What's really going on? Bitcoin, cryptocurrency. Today, I'm taking a look at Ethereum, ETH, against US dollar Tether on the Binance chart. I'm going to be taking a look at the technical aspects of price action moving forward, some short and long-term forecasts and targets I think Ethereum is going to reach pretty soon here. Jumping right into it, price action from the beginning of 2020 has been relatively upward since the COVID crash in March of 2020. We've been reaccumulating since that dip quite nicely, all the way past what was relative all-time highs prior to February rather of 2021. We broke the kind of $1,300 to $1,400 kind of level there, all the way up to $2,014, broke $2,000, had a big sell-off, rejected, had a 36%, 32 to 36% pullback from the swing high past what was relative all-time highs at that time, to now be bought back up to print what was a lower high rejection off of $1,900 kind of range. Lower high than the 2,000 or so dollars, 2,030 something dollars that we set the swing prior. We traded sideways around 17, like within $1,700 and $1,850, only to break downward to 15, to be accumulated back at 15. We're looking to retest the high 18 to $1,900 level yet again that we were trapped within for like 2 weeks. Now we seem to be in this triangular pattern here, this somewhat symmetrical triangle, it would seem. The breakout target upward, if we were to break upward from current price levels, could look like this. If we were to break kind of upward like that, we could easily see the $2,400 Ethereum in the very near future here, with a break upward from this symmetrical triangle. This is some lovely accumulation that we've been sideways within for like 2 months, just about 2 months. The longer we consolidate sideways, the more we accumulate. I believe the more bullish the upward breakup could be, the more strength and support it will have. Fundamentally, Ethereum has plenty of support long term in terms of the just what it's done for the crypto ecosystem, in terms of all the projects it's supported along its lifetime. There's so many new cryptocurrencies and ICOs dropping on the Ethereum network, and so many other entities are integrating with the Ethereum protocol that it's made Ethereum more bullish than ever. The number 2 cryptocurrency currently. There's so many Ethereum staked and locked in projects that it isn't even available to sell. So there's plenty of long-term hold present, and new fundamental support nowadays. We've been trapped in this nice pattern here. A break upward, we could easily see the $2,400 level to perhaps $3,000 Ethereum very soon here. When we turn on EngineeringRobo, we see a new perspective come into play. We have the buy for moon along the uptrend back in October of 2020. We were coming out of that sideways between 300 and 450 kind of thing. We came up, sell for, as we traded sideways for a bit, only to swap, buy for, super buy, swap, and we've been pumping ever since, all the way up to the $2,000 level there. Hard rejection off. All the sell signals came back. Sideways is occurring. Buy signals have returned. Super buy, buy for, moon, super buy again. Ethereum is looking very bullish, and a breakout upward is to be expected based on current price action and the buy signals that are present. Now, the longer it consolidates, the healthier the breakout will be. Perhaps if, say, we don't break out within the next couple days and we stay within this pattern, I suspect perhaps a retest of the the low $1,700 level kind of thing to solidify that as support. We'll then kind of break out of this range, interact with the low 1900s, come down, support that pattern kind of thing. If we were to break out and retest that pattern, that would be more bullish. So we can then interact with all-time highs. A breakout and retest of $1,800 and $1,900 would be very bullish for the breakout. We could very easily just pump out of nowhere, straight up, perhaps like in the next couple days, with these buy signals and the way that it's consolidating. We could very easily break this pattern within very soon. A rejection off of this pattern, a break downward if momentum were to change. We could see a hard rejection off of the $1,900 level, 1950 perhaps. Get a good fake out, come all the way down to the 17s, break down again, and finally interact with the $1,500 level along this trend line here, drawn from all the way back in December of 2018. This incorporates December from kind of January of 2019, end of December 2018, that we've now been interacting with. And an interaction with this trend line is not too far-fetched. We could very easily trade kind of more further sideways based on kind of the current price action, and with the indecisiveness that is cryptocurrency in right now. Sideways is kind of to be expected, but with current buy signals and the bullishness of things overall, a break upwards is pending and is inevitable. We just have to assess kind of when. If we consider Ethereum against Bitcoin on the Binance chart here, we are at support along this level. This needs to be pretty significant support here along the 30,815 Satoshi level. We have the sell 2, sell 3, sell 4, hell, all these sell signals coming into play as we've been consolidating sideways here. But we are at support, and so holding this level for any longer, the longer we hold this level, the more bullish, short-term bullish I will be. Personally, I believe this to be a rather significant zone to be in, but we see some significant resistance kind of just above where we are right now, between the 31,472 and the 32,330 Satoshi level kind of thing. Seems to be a pretty significant range of resistance that we will have to break upward and solidify as support before moving on and gaining against Bitcoin. Some Fibonacci levels to consider real quickly are going to be right at the 0.618 level above us here, just above that that key range I was referring to. That seems to be significant resistance as well. And down below, if we fail to hold this 0.5 line along the 30,794 Satoshi level, interaction with the 0.382 range, the 27637 Satoshi level could occur. And we could easily see price action kind of fall down like that before coming back up, kind of thing. Going back to Ethereum against US dollar Tether. If we consider these Fibonacci levels along with the fear and FOMO zones, we can see we interacted with the FOMO zone throughout $1,500 and all the way up to $2,000 there. We were in the FOMO zone, very high sell pressure, and was a good range for traders to be taking profit. Long-term holders of Ethereum were taking profit here at this range. If you were holding Ethereum from the fear zone back in May of 2020, all the way to the FOMO zone today, to the let's say this most recent, the most recent kind of dip there into the fear zone, to the FOMO zone today, you would have been up 700%. If you caught the top, you would have made almost 900% in like about a year or so, just under a year, relatively. This was the ideal time to accumulate. Under $200 all the way up to between $100 and $200 was the perfect time to be accumulating Ethereum, as we gained from the COVID crash all the way up to above 2,000 here. Now, the FOMO zone has increased, and now the bottom of the FOMO zone is right at $2,160 per Ethereum, just above the 2042 level there, significant kind of Fibonacci level there, that I believe will be when the real kind of FOMO comes in, and will probably take us to perhaps the high 2,500s to perhaps the $28,000 to $3,000 Ethereum. But in the FOMO zone, there's very, very high sell pressure, and there's plenty of traders taking profit. But along with that, there is traders buying tops and buying up the dips very quickly as they FOMO into the gains at these levels. So be very cautious when trading above $2,200 per Ethereum, in my opinion. With a break upward, would kind of look like this, in my opinion. And we could easily kind of get into that range very quickly, supported by these buy signals present. But with the current indecisiveness with Bitcoin at the moment, we could easily see some prolonged sideways kind of in the very, very near future. Momentum could change at any moment, and price action can change its mind at a moment's notice. Kind of just have to go with the flow of things. But look out for the breakout pending within the next few days, and we'll know if we're going to stay sideways or break upward. A hard rejection off of 2042 will be very, very bearish, in my opinion, and will require a new analysis. A rejection off of this level could mean some very, very prolonged sideways, but ultimately a break upward of this level could be very, very explosive, and we could easily see the $3,000 Ethereum in the very near future here. Thank you for hearing my analysis. Try EngineeringRobo, free, link in the description. Watch out for the breakout. We got a breakout pending within the next kind of couple days here. We're in a very pivotal level. If we can hold $1,800, I believe that to be very short-term bullish, and we could easily interact with 2,000 again. Thanks for tuning in, and tune in for the next one.